In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to draw inspiration from different party poster projects. I'm going to be showing you what to consider whenever you're drawing inspiration from already made designs. If you need the link to all the designs I'm going to review in this video, simply make use of the link in the description section of this video. So without any further ado, let's start. This concert project I saved from behind is successful to me because of the way the designer played with the elements. Now, whenever you are working on party poster, the first thing you need to consider is to make sure you use warm colors. Warm colors are colors that mostly give life to party poster project, and that's what this designer did here through the use of this orange color that we have in the project. And the other thing this designer did well that really gave life to this concert project is because of the radiates layouts that we have in the project. I'm sure you guys can see this lights effect behind the character here, and this really gave life to the project. And we also have the effect from that light on the character, which is another thing you need to consider. Unity is very important when working on party poster. Making the color on your background reflect on your character is very, very important. Please, I need you to take note of this. And that's what this designer did here. So we have the use of monochromatic color harmony, which is just the use of one color in that project. And this really gave life to this project and made it look successful. And let's go straight to our next design. So you'll notice that the same principle I mentioned in the first design is what we also have here. We have the monochrome color harmony on the characters, which is the use of one color, and then we also have the radiate layout, all right, which is this layout here. All right, now for those of you that can't notice that, please pay attention to how we have this shapes around the character. We also have the same thing here, and look at this also like this is pointing at the character. And the reason why I decided to show you guys this is because we have more than one characters in this project. You can see that we still have that unity where color is concerned on the faces of our character. You notice we still have the same color. So I decided to show you guys this if you have multiple images that you're using in your party poster project. And I'm sure you guys can still see the effects, the light effect behind each of the character here. So the use of the light effect is what normally give that energetic effect to party poster project. And I need you all to always make sure you make this appear or you make this available in your party poster project. All right, now the reason why we have these three characters next to each other is because of the frame of the project, which is another thing you need to consider. The frame of your project also matters. The frame of your project is what determine the layout of the project. There are times where you will ask to work on a portrait project, and this type of layout may not really work because visibility is very important where the graphic design is concerned. So what you need to do is to pile the characters the way this designer did here, and this really made this project look successful. So I decided to show you guys this so that whenever you're asked to work on a party poster and the frame size is portraits like the way we have this project here, what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to arrange the characters on top of each other like the way we have them here. Now, so this is another beautiful party poster project, but this type of style of design is best for carnival project. When you're asked to work on carnival project, it's always best to use more than one colors. We are visual communicators, and how we do this correctly is through the way we play with elements, and that's what I'm trying to teach you guys here. All right, now, but you can use this type of style for party posters, but when you are working on carnival project or festival project, it's always best to use multiple colors like the way this designer did here. Now let's go straight to the use of type, because the use of character is also part of how you spice up your party poster. Font or characters are what we use to really make the project look interesting. So here I have this gradient fill character here, and before I get to the next slide, I want every one of you to know that whenever you're working on party posters, it's always best to use display characters, the character with wide stroke for your title. Okay, because the heavier the character, the more it makes the title shout to the viewers. So the use of characters with wide width, wide stroke, like the way we have this character here, is what you should watch out for. So I'm going to show you guys the different type of characters you're to use whenever you're working on party posters. This is a sans serif type, and the reason why I decided to show you guys this is there are times when the color on your background may affect the visibility of your type. So how you're going to separate your background from your character is through the use of adding stroke to your type, like the way this designer did here. So whenever you see designers do this, what they're trying to do is to separate what's on the background from the foreground, like separating the background from the title. And another reason why you need to do this is there are times when your characters will have too many effect on their outfits. So how you're going to separate your title from your character is through the use of applying stroke, like the way we have it on this project here. So I'll go straight to the next slide. Now, part of the ways you can use type to spice up your project is to make it look dynamic. Do not make it look the ordinary way people are used to it, and that's what this designer did here. Look at the way the designer stretched the letter C here, and also the letter N here, and the letter D here. This really gave life to this project. And the reason why the designer decided to do this is because he's trying to achieve balance. All right, if you look at this side of the project here, you see this side here balance, and also this side also is well balanced. But when you're doing this, guys, please make sure you don't do this to the point where the visibility of the text is not going to balance, because we mostly identify letters by their shape. So please make sure you don't do this to the point where you're going to affect the visibility of your character. All right, so this is another beautiful way of playing with type on party posters that is going to make your project look successful. So let's go straight to our next slide. So another good way to do this with type is to play with different characters. All right, if you look at this character here, you see it looks bolder than the next character, but what this designer did was the designer played with the same super font family. All right, the designer played with super font family, that is characters with the same name. So when you're doing this, please do this type of drama on super font family. I'm talking of characters that share the same name. All right, so the designer was able to make this look successful by making the title dynamic. So whenever you do this, you're trying to make your party poster dynamic. And the reason why we mostly do this on in party poster project is it gives it that fun look. And characters, fonts are part of how we give our project the fun look. Aside from the using of the energetic color or warm color on our background, or doing the light effect, the way we play with characters, the way we make our characters dynamic is also part of how we make our party posters look successful. I'm going straight to the last slide here, and this is a YouTube tutorial that I did, and I applied all the principles I shared in this video to this project that you're looking at here on my screen. So I explained in the tutorial how to blend the colors of your characters, and I also did the radiate layout theme here, which you guys are also going to see the exercise file in the description section of the tutorial. So I decided to show you guys this so as to make you know that it's not compulsory you use the same image in the reference design. All right, just know that your job is to find ways to achieve this effect, and the reason why it's always good to achieve the radiates, it makes people's focus go straight to what you have at the center of your frame. And also you will see that I use the bold character on the title with the gradient effect in it, but this is not really called gradient. All right, the effect on this title here is not really called gradient. This is simply called render type effect. You guys are going to see what I did in the tutorial. I cropped out part of the background and clip it inside the title to make it look interesting. And another good way to make your party poster look interesting is to combine bold type with script type, like the way I did it here. I'm sure if you apply all these principles to your party poster project, your party poster project is going to look successful. Yeah, so I'm going to drop the link to this tutorial in the description section of this video, so you guys can learn how to blend, how to make the colors on your character's uniform, and how to achieve the energetic effect in your party poster project. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy this tutorial. I'm sure you learned so much from this video. If you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button. And listen guys, let's touch lives together. All right, let's help other creatives. Share this video with other designers, let them also learn from this video. And if there's anything you want to share with me, drop it in the comment section. I'll do my best to reply you. If you love the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.